Shabbat Shalom, everyone. I think we're ready to get started. We want to welcome everyone to Temple Beth Torah's Shabbat service this evening. Ellie Flyer is with us again. We're so happy that she's with us. But I put as a background tonight our sanctuary, because it's a sad day today for Temple Beth Torah. One of our longtime members, Tom Graff, passed away this afternoon. And he was a quiet giant. He was always helpful. He'd do anything we ever needed him to do around Temple Beth Torah. And he is the one that built our ark that you see behind me. And he built our podiums that were going to be temporary, but turned into our permanent podiums. And he was just did it without wanting anything back for it. And I just want us to remember him and his family, Iris, who's been at his side through his long battle, and his twin daughters, Becky and Meredith. So we'll be mentioning them again later on when we say Kaddish, but I just wanted to let everybody know about this sad day today in Temple Beth Torah in our family here. But we welcome the Shabbat, and we're so happy to have Ellie Flyer, as I said, with us from Nashville, from LA. Right now she's in LA on ending up her vacation there with her family. So we're having her from the middle of the country to the West Coast. So Ellie, I'm going to let you lead us in our Shabbat service tonight.
Thank you. Hi. Some of you may remember my dad from last month. He's over here. Helping me sing, and I hope you'll sing along too at home and play mandolin a little bit. It's good. I'll get you in the shot. How good it is to be together on this Shabbat. שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב, שבת We'll now start to welcome in Shabbat with lighting the candles. Do we have a candle lighter? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. Now that we've lit the candles, it's time to welcome in the Sabbath bride. Make sure you're muted, please. Lecha dodi. Lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekavela. Lecha dodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat lekavela. It's been a week to remember, and we sit here together as The candles shine brighter and our spirits grow lighter. Shabbat is finally here. Lecha dodi likrat kanan lenei Shabbat lekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kanan lenei Shabbat lekabela. Let us rise up to meet you. We are waiting to greet you as the night is drawing near. We are lifting our voices. Can you hear us rejoice as Shabbat is finally here? Lecha dodi likrat kanan lenei Shabbat lekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kanan lenei Shabbat lekabela. Boi v'shalom עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלב, בואי חלב, בואי חלב, בואי חלב. Lecha dodi likrat kanan lenei Shabbat lekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kanan lenei Shabbat lekabela. Thank you all for singing. I saw you. That was so fun. I think we properly welcomed the Sabbath bride. And now that we've welcomed in Shabbat, it's time to start our official service part of the evening. With the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Today is a very special week for the Shema. This week is actually the week that we read the part in the Torah that the Shema and Ve'ahavta are from. In case you didn't know that, the Shema and Ve'ahavta are straight from the Torah. That's why Ve'ahavta sounds like Torah trope when we sing it. And I thought what might be interesting today, since this is the week where we read Shema and Ve'ahavta from the Torah, excuse me, I thought, why don't we do that now? This is our opportunity. We say the Shema every day. but this is the week that we read it from the Torah. And so I have a little image to share with you. So I'd love if you would do this with me. I'm going to use my little cursor as the yad that we would use in the Torah to follow along. So even though you may not know Hebrew, you may not be familiar with Hebrew without vowels or in this strange font that the Torah is in, let's chant this together. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha Hayom alevavecha, veshinantam levanecha, vedibarta bam, veshivtecha bevetecha, uvlechtecha vaderech, uvshochvecha, uvkumecha, ukshartam leot al yadecha, V'hayu letotafot bein einecha, uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, uvisharecha. All right. Thank you for that experiment. A song of freedom. The moments that we remember every day we say this prayer, the Michamocha, to recall that miracle, that wondrous moments of pure freedom as we crossed the Red Sea and witnessed that miracle and felt for the first time as a people what it was like to be free for the first time in generations. This is my favorite melody for Micha Mocha because I think it really channels that joy. The Shamru is another song of joy, the joy of Shabbat, of retelling the story of that first Shabbat. of reminding ourselves, Vishamru v'nei Israel et Shabbat, the people of Israel will keep the Sabbath. Lasot et hashabbat, lidorotam berit olam, to make the Sabbath, to keep the Sabbath for every generation. The dorotam, dor vador. That's us. We're still doing it. And now for our prayer for healing. Healing of all kinds. Healing of the body, of the soul, of the spirit, of the mind. Healing for ourselves. Healing for loved ones. Healing for ones we don't know, but who need it anyway. We're going to sing the first verse together. If you have names, you can write them in the chat, and we'll pause in between so I can read the names. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say
We are thinking today of Alice Kaufman, Andrea Miller, Arnold Farber, Alejandro Druwinko, Bela Bat Meta Brina, Christina Morris, Dale Vine, David Keith, Duty Muse, Eric Bormaster, Floyd Truitt,
Frida Beeler, Gail Tobin, Ida Silverstein, Iris Kelly, Jane Wills, Jennifer Cernigliaro, Jesse Gonzalez, John Van Natta, Kelly Fikes, Larry Drooks, Lisa Lappin, Louise Pennington, Malka Batyeta, Melech Ben Malka, Neil Davis, Norm Bader, Paul Mitchell, Paul Varner, Perry Fink, Rhoda Dubin, Robin Greenblatt, Ron Feller, Rose Lerner, Sandy Kurlander, Sandra Brooks, Sandra Smith, Sheila Schumann, Tammy Cabe, Tim Grandy, Tortoise Ben Shani, Vicky Van Natta, Warren Munchik, Faye Dale, Paula Kelman, Patty Tristan, Ellen Grayson, Rachel Clark, Penny Gregory, Andrew Golden, Artie Harris, Carol Fox, Judy Kaplan, Mr. Martinez, and we are thinking of tonight also Uri Ruveni, and then the Graffs, Iris, her daughters, Becky and Meredith, Tom's mother-in-law, Rose Lerner. They're all with us in our thoughts tonight.
Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say,
We'll now take a moment for prayers of the heart, prayers that weren't written down beforehand. I want to lead us into and out of this time with a song from a wonderful Jewish musician and teacher that I know, named Eliana Light. During a regular service, when all in person, you may hear directions to rise. And we do, we stand up. But there's so many ways to rise. And the idea of rising is such an important concept in Judaism. And aliyah means to rise. When we go up to the Bima, when we go up to the Torah, when someone moves to Israel, they're rising. And you can rise without your feet. You can rise in body, and you can rise in spirit.
I rise in the presence of the infinite. I rise, one with all the earth. I rise, breathing in blessings. I rise, one with all the earth. I rise, in the presence of the infinite. I rise, one with all the earth. I rise, asking for answers. I rise, when with all the earth I rise, in the presence of the infinite. I rise, when with all the earth I rise. I rise, in the presence of the infinite. I rise, when with all the earth I rise, breathing in blessings. I rise, when with all the earth I rise, in the presence of the infinite. I rise, one with all the earth I rise.
I don't have a sermon for you today, but I do have a song. And this song was written by a well-known Jewish songwriter named Josh Nelson. I'm sure you've heard other songs of his, if not this one. And he wrote this pretty recently, and I heard it, and I don't know that his intention was to connect it to the Shema, but for me, I knew immediately that it was an interpretation of the Shema. And it's a song about unity and love and oneness for all people, Jews and everyone else, because we're all together in this one world. And so much connects us. And I wanted to share this as a continuation of our Torah Shema learning for the evening. It's pretty catchy, and the words repeat themselves. So I'm going to sing the first parts a bit slowly, and I hope you'll catch on and then sing with me.
If your God is my God and my God is everything, aren't we all part of one God? Let your God be my God and our God be everything. Oh, we'll all know we're all part of one God.
Your God is my God.
If your God is my God and my God is everything, aren't we all part of one God? Let your God be my God and our God be everything. Oh, we'll all know we're all part of one God.
All right, here's the chorus.
So open up your heart to all the lost and lonely. Let no one be alone tonight before our one and only. Before our one and only.
All right, we're going to sing If Your Love Is My Love.
If your love is my love and my love is everything, aren't we all part of one love? Let your love be my love and our love be everything. is my heart. If your heart is my heart and my heart is everything, aren't we all part of one heart? Let your heart be my heart and our heart be everything. Oh, we're all part of one heart. So open up your heart to all the lost and lonely. Let no one be alone tonight before our one and only. Before our one and only.
I'm now going to hand it off to Hai.
And now it's time for the Kaddish. Life is finite. Like a candle, it burns, it glows, it's radiant with warmth and beauty, but then it fades, its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, in light we are seen. The flames dance and our lives are full. But as night follows day, the candles of our life burns down in gutters. There is an end to the flames. We see no more and are no more seen. Yet we do not despair, for we are more than a memory slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives, we give life. Something of us can never die. We move in this eternal cycle of darkness and death, of light and life. This time of year, we remember a number of people, and if you have anybody that is not on our list, please feel free to add it into the chat. But we remember Mark Fontenot, Lila Fern Camp, Sylvia Lesser, Lena Getz Lewis, Arthur Weiner, Helen Myers, Esther Spalter, Arthur Bricker, Murray Cuppy Rosenberg, Morris Kaufman, Ruth Nodler Schnitzer, Morris Blumstein, Marvin David Brand, Helen Wallach, Jack Stark, John Swain, Cal Garcia, Maureen Swain, Max Sanders, Joan Zinda, Charles Lerner, Evelyn O'Rourke, Martha Houlihan, Ilsa Ballin, Joseph Lappin, B. Moss, George Meinholz, Roz Mandel, Leah Nossel, Liddy Sablatura, Mordechai and Raphael Penn, and in the last days, Carrie Robinson, and our dear Temple Beth Torah friend, Tom Graff. We now join.
They're in the chat.
And let me look in the chat, sorry. And in the chat, we have
No, down, 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 down. No.
Laura Hale, Bertha Serlin, Michael Braley.
So,
For all these names, the names that we said out loud, the ones that are being said in our hearts, we join together as a community to recite the Kaddish. Yid Kadal v'Yid Kadash Shemei Rabbah v'Alma Difrach Herutei v'Amlech Malchutei v'Hayehon Uvmechon Uvhayedachol Beit Yisrael v'Agala V'Zman Kariv v'Emru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shmaya, Valmal Mai Amaya. Yiparach Vishtabach Vitpar Vit Roman Vit Nase. Vit Hadar Vit Halev Vit Halal Shemeda Kudisha Berechu. La'ela Min Kol Berchata V'Shirata. Tushbachata V'Nehamata. Damiran Bialma V'Imru. Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shmaya B'Chayim Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael V'Imru. Amen. Oseh Shalom Bimromav Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael V'Imru. Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved. Amen. We also remember Rachel Clark.
No.
Are we doing simchas now?
We are, and I hope we have some simchas with the week we've had. Anybody have a simcha they would like to announce?
I had a birthday this week.
Happy birthday, and many, many more. Anybody else have something they would like to announce? Tonight's service is in honor of Tom Terrio. And so he loved music at Temple Beth Torah, and his wife Castine is sponsoring the service tonight. So that deserves a blessing, even though unfortunately she's out of town this evening and wasn't able to join us.
I'm a great grandfather.
Great grand.
Congratulations.
I'm sorry,
Wow.
grand uncle. It
Close
would be
enough.
difficult. I have no kids.
Close enough. Anything else? Well, how about a Shechekianu, Ellie?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו הזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו הזמן הזה.
Thank you, Ellie, and thank you also for the additional simchas that got put in, getting ready for back to school and new jobs, new positions. So everybody, we wish everybody a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. And we have some announcements now that I'd like to give. First of all, thank you so much to Ellie for being with us and her father, Jonathan Flyer. We really appreciate your melodic music together. And thank you again, Ellie, for being here on our month of music here in July. And thank you to Mike Miller, as always, for keeping things running smoothly. And again, thank you to Castine Terrio and the Tom Terrio Memorial Program for bringing Ellie with us tonight. This Sunday, we do have our Torch Adult Ed, 10 a.m. Our adult book group, cast by Isabel Wilkerson, will be at 11:30. You don't have to have read the book, just come and join us. The links are in the weekly email. Let us know if you need it. And also Sunday afternoon, we're having another cleanup session at the temple, getting the building ready for reopening and ready for the high holidays between 2 and 5. Please let me know if you'd like to come. We're limiting the number of people that are going to be in the building working. So please let us know. We do have some spots available if you enjoy cleaning. So please, please come. We need help. A week from tonight, we bring back Cantor Francine Davis Jacobs, who we all enjoyed, and she's going to be with us for Shabbat 1 week from tonight. 2 weeks tonight, we're having a musical Shabbat with lots of surprises with our own TBT members putting on the service, and it's going to be amazing. So I hope everybody can join us 2 weeks from tonight for that. And then our opening is in 3 weeks. Our planned opening September 13th when Rabbi Dan, August 13th when Rabbi Dan comes back from his long vacation and well-deserved vacation. So stay tuned on our guidelines to make that happen. Also, all members should have gotten their membership forms. If not, you can get your form online at our website, but they are past due now. We need all of them in as soon as possible. If you have any questions, please let Jeff Kaufman or myself know. And high holidays are coming up, as we said, early. They start Labor Day evening. So we're getting ready for that. If anybody wants to help with our high holidays, please let us know for that too. And thanks again to everybody who supports Temple Beth Torah, not just only by being here, but also financially. Every donation has been a blessing to our small congregation. We really do appreciate it. And we especially appreciate everybody just being with us tonight. And once again, our prayers go out to Iris Graff and her family on the passing of Tom. And we'll turn it back over to Ellie. If I left anything out, please let me know now.
All right. Well, we're going to end our service with the final words of the Mortar's Kaddish, the Oseh Shalom. Are you playing or am I playing?
Oseh shalom bimroma, hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Thank you again, Ellie. Thank you for being with us, and hopefully we'll have you join us in person one day in Texas. And if you have a glass of wine, please raise it, and we're going to say the blessing over the wine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen. Do we have any challahs out there? If not, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom, everybody.